Okay, so settle down. However feels good to you. I'm going to use colored pencils. The idea is not that you discover the 9 dimensions, but that you discover there are other dimensions and ones that you feel at home in, and maybe ones that you're interested in, and maybe some that you go, whoa. And these change. I, I first did this with Pauline in America, sitting on her terrace. And then we did it very memorably in the Swiss Alps. There was Gabriella and Eva Maria and Brigitte and Imma, and the 5 of us. And it was completely different, but also similar. So there's a way of just seeing that our 3D reality isn't the only reality. You wouldn't be here if you didn't believe that. Okay, take a deep breath. We're going to use the idea of a lift in English or an elevator in American. I don't know what it is in German. I'm sure you do. Schindler, the one we had the weekend. So, as you settle down, feeling comfortable, you're going to step into your magic lift or elevator or just a capsule that's going to take you to the different dimensions. We're going to start here. Whatever image is good for you. Imagine pressing the button, opening the doors, and as the doors open, you are in the iron crystal plasma core of the earth. This is such an amazing dimension. The iron at the center of the earth is as big as the moon. This is a huge dimension of iron. It's molten iron. It's emitting white light all the time. It's what gives our planet magnetism. It's the electric and magnetic forces that helps birds navigate, helps our heart beat. All sorts of life on this planet is connected to this iron plasma core of the earth. You can think of it just as white light. You can think of it as iron crystals, the matrix of the iron. The iron is in a plasma form, so all the iron atoms are connected to each other, sort of condensed liquid iron. And as I said, it's emitting white light all the time. Take a deep breath here. You can have a minute or two tuning in to this really dense dimension at the center of our earth that unifies all our life on earth. So take a deep breath and let yourself just tune in. So anything here that gives you information, anything that is useful for you, this really dense central dimension. Okay, a minute or two just to tune into that. Ah, so gently drawing away from the magnetic core of the earth, stepping back into your capsule, your lift, your elevator. Oh, let the doors close in your own little space. I often imagine this lift is like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory lift. Beautiful and full of gold fittings, but let it be whatever it is for you. Take an easy breath. Be with yourself here. And when you're ready, we're going to go into another dimension. So this dimension in Barbara Clow's ladder is just one, called the elements. We're going to do all 5 elements. You or all shiatsu people, you know very well 5 elements. So we're going to just stop. When you're ready, press the button. The doors are going to open onto the element of the earth. The elements of our earth, the stones, the crystals, the very earthy elements. Notice what you see. Are you attracted by the crystals, the stones? Do you know your periodic table? Are you going into the chemistry? As you go into the element of the earth, what's the element of earth like for you? The doors open, you maybe step out into the stones, the crystals, the elements that make up our planet Earth. Everything above the iron core. And breathe. And just stepping into the elevator, just stepping into your capsule, not really going to change very much. You're still in the elemental dimensions. Get ready to open the doors again. This is the element of water, the well springs of the earth, the underground water that flows through the whole planet, the seas that make up more of our planet than the land, the water, tuning in to the element of water. Ah, the rivers, the waterfall, the rain, the sea, the underground water. Where does the element of water take you? Nice color. Notice how you feel. So we had the iron core, we had the earthy stones, and now we've got the watery world. How do these different dimensions appear to you, feel to you? How do you tune into them? As Inca said, there's probably many. Is there an aspect of water that's really calling to you? And when you're ready, step away from the water, step into your lift, let the door shut, and just a moment later you can press the button, open the doors. We're into the element of fire. Fire, the magma, the fire, the heat within the earth, the fire that comes out of the volcanoes, the fire that's on my candle, the fire that's in your hearth. Tuning into the dimension of fire. How is that for you? Feeling the fire? Noticing the difference. Fire to water, classic Chinese medicine, balance. Take a few moments. Enjoy the dimension of fire. What aspect of fire is calling to you? Beautiful. Oh, some of you are really enjoying that. When you're ready, just stepping away from the fire into your lift, just going up one story into the dimension of plants, into wood energy. All the living plants. You can have the mushrooms if you like, trees, grass, flowers. This woody energy that covers our earth. The roots deep in the earth, not as far down as the fire. Roots connecting to the well springs of the earth. That power that, especially at this time of year in the north, we can see the plants grow, the leaves getting big, that energy of wood, the energy of trees, the tiny energy of ferns and moss. One of the reasons I can bear to live in the city is as I walk down the pavement, the plants are driving their way through between the stones. So moving into the dimension of plants, what aspect of plants are calling to you? Is there a tree, a flower you love? The wood energy, tree energy. The dimension of plants. Haha, some of you know this well. Plants that make us our oxygen. Plants that reshape the land. And when you're ready, step away from the wood, step away from the plants, into your lift elevator shaft, your capsule, your beautiful golden lift, or however you've made it for yourself. Press the button. This is our last element. This is the element of air. As you open the doors, air is predominant. The dimension of air, the dimension ruled by air, covers the whole planet we live on, the air all around us. Breathe, smile, feel the air. Some of you will have been high up mountains and felt the air get thin. Some of you will know the air from wind or just simple breath. Tuning into the dimension of air, of metal, of air. And breathe and smile. Ah. And we're gently going to leave the elements behind, the elementals, the different dimensions of the earth body, the body of the earth. Step into your lift, shut the doors, take an easy breath just for yourself. And when you're ready, press the button that opens the door, and you're opening the door onto all physical life on this planet. So this is what Barbara Clow called the third dimension. This is the dimension of living beings, humans, animals, birds, whales, fishes, everything that's a step beyond the plants. We had the plants with the wood. Tuning into that level of life, the cacophony of life on planet Earth. So many humans, so many ants, so many birds. Tune into the dimension of life on Earth. What is it for you? What aspect of that calls your imagination? Beautiful. Life on Earth. Very special dimension for us human beings, I'm sure. But time to leave. Step into your elevator, step into the lift, your capsule that take you to the next dimension. Take an easy breath. Feel your body. Get ready to imagine pressing the button to open the doors on this next dimension, which is the dimension of feeling, the dimension of emotion. I was slightly tempted to do all 5 emotions, but I think I'll let you just explore the dimension of emotion. How is it for you? What part of the emotional dimension are you attracted to? Which aspect have you opened your lift onto? Joy, sorrow. I love that thing in Celtic medicine, of joy continually changing to sorrow and sorrow continually changing to joy. This dimension of living emotions, dancing emotions, moving chi. How is it for you? The dimension of feelings. Explore. Whoa. Take another few minutes, another minute or so, really exploring this dimension of feelings, of emotions, and where it takes you. What's calling to you right now? And gently moving back to your elevator. The door's open to let you in. Maybe tune into your body, maybe take a deep breath. Getting ready for the next level. You're going to ride up the elevator, ready to press the button to the next dimension. Turn my page. Doors open. This is the dimension of unconditional love. The pure, unconditional love of the universe. Pure happiness, pure love, pure contentment. My meditation teacher calls it the unconditional love of the universe. He says it's what holds the universe together. Find your way in. What's calling to you in the dimension of unconditional love? Notice what you think. Notice where your mind is drawn. The dimension of pure love. And take a deep breath. Time to move on up. Stepping into the elevator. Why am I calling it an elevator all the time this evening? Maybe it's Pauline's talking through me. Very American. Just let the doors close. Take a moment for yourself. Breathe. Oh, getting ready. Moving on up. Press the button. The doors open. This is the level of sacred geometry. This is the vehicle of light, the Merkaba we had at the weekend. Or the flower of life, the swirls in nature, the shell shapes, the dance of the stars, the movement of Venus, the movement of the moon, full new moon coming, the dance of the cosmos, all the sacred geometry, all this amazing way that things keep in touch with each other and circle and dance around. The movement of the atoms, the electrons, the tiny particles, the quarks, and the movement of the galaxies across the cosmos. Mathematical shapes, dancing of the whole universe. Don't think I can draw that. See what aspect of sacred geometry is calling to you, that you're enjoying. Here you are in the dimension of sacred geometry. So many corners, so many interesting avenues. Breathe, smile. We're all attracted to some and more than others. Just getting a sense there's some bits of this that's a little bit alien. The pure geometry of the stars. The amazing fact that a snail shell just is always that wonderful shape. Flowers bloom with their petals in the right place. Notice a little bit more about the sacred geometry that comes to you. Lines of light, movement of stars. And gradually stepping back, step into the lift, let the doors close, take an easy breath. Be aware of your body. We're going higher in terms of frequency. The lift is going to rise. When you're ready, press the button. The doors open. This is the dimension of pure light. Light. Everywhere is light. Everything is light. Not many words for me to give you here. Notice how it is for you, the level of light. There's the light that we humans see, our rainbow of light. There's the light other creatures see. There's the light emitted by all the stars. The light coming from our iron plasma moon in the middle of the earth. The light of every single thing. The aura of everything. The light. Pure light. The dimension of pure light. How is that for you? Breathe, smile. Look around at the light. Be with the light. Experience the dimension of pure light. And breathe. And stepping back into your lift. Let the doors close. Breathe. Have a sense of your body. and a higher dimension. When you're ready, when you're ready, pressing the button, the doors are going to open. This is the dimension of pure power. I used to find this one difficult, but now I love it. It's the power that makes everything. The power of gravity, the power of those forces that hold things together, the power that makes life exist, the power that makes the universe exist, the pure power of everything. Inside everything is power. Everything is created by power. The power of the universe. The power of the universe knows your name. The power of the universe knows everything. As you step out, maybe step out or look out of your elevator into the dimension of pure power. What do you notice? What do you feel? What do you see? How is it for you? Breathe. Smile. Know the pure power of the universe. And when you're ready, stepping back into the lift, the doors shut, take a deep breath, notice your body, and the last one, pressing the button, the doors open at the level of the pure oneness, source, where everything is everything. And we are part of the everything. How can we not be? Everything is everything. We're in the source, we're in the divine. Smile, breathe. Here, everything is part of everything. and step back into the lift. Breathe. Notice your body. And we're going to open the doors for the final time. And stepping out, doors open, stepping out into your own 3D reality of here and now. Me with my dirty hands because I've been playing with pastels. Wherever you are, coming back to your now, your dimension of now, your 3D reality here as a human on planet Earth. Ah. So take some time if you want to write or draw. Ah, lovely. So I'm going to stop the recording